Welcome to Awaken Wednesdays. I'm so happy that you're here joining us for a group meditation with people from all over the world. And if you are listening to this on recording, welcome. You can always join us live unless you're somewhere in the Far East and sound asleep. Sometimes you can get up in the middle of the night and join us too. So it's on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And my name's Sarah McLean. I'm sitting here in beautiful Santa Barbara where it always feels like a good day. And meditation always makes my day better. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I've been meditating, since 1989. So I'm not going to tell you how old I was when I learned, but it's been a long time. And I think of meditation as one of my dearest friends and companions that I really can't start the day without. I can't start the day without meditation. And I usually have a happy hour meditation to wind the day up, at least my work day. And those are the best two times I believe to meditate, is to get up, to sit down. That's what Deepak Chopra would say. Get up, to sit down. And it's not get up, check your phone and sit down. It's not get up and start getting engaged with the news and sit down. It's get up, to sit down. Because it's really beautiful to start your day mindfully. Start your day without that feeling of, I don't have enough. Start that day without that feeling of, there's too much to deal with in the world, and oh my goodness, I better get busy protecting myself against it. Or starting your day, feeling as if there's some insurmountable personal problem. So when you start your day with meditation, if you get up and take care of your biology and then sit down, then you can start the day with a responsive rather than reactive mode. And it's a beautiful way to be more present with the people around you, the environment around you, the day ahead of you. And you can even set some intentions. So what kind of intention might you set for your morning? What might you set? You might say, I am only going to speak the truth today. Or I am going to see everyone just like me. Or perhaps I am going to practice a random act of kindness. And who's going to be the lucky recipient? Or perhaps you decide that you're going to remember that love lives through you as you. So what kind of intention might you set in your morning? Maybe you set one today. Would you put it in the chat? I am very curious. Maybe you've set here's a few others that I sometimes set, and I have them as reminders. To exhale only love. And that's a Rumi excerpt from a Rumi poem, which means everything that comes out of my mouth has to do with loving, being loved, loving you, loving myself. Because every word you speak is an exhale, isn't it? How about this one? Be kind to yourself. How about that one? That's a great intention to set. So if you haven't set one today, why don't we take a moment and set one now? Just trying to see if I can see the chat, which I cannot yet, but I will. Maybe it's to be nourishing to yourself. Maybe it's to take care of that beautiful body of yours, your best friend, your ride. Well, here, I'm going to read a few. Kindness, free will and choice, deep truth, freedom, love, peace for all beings, flow with joy. Okay, I'm going to adopt that one, Deb. Acceptance, to soak in nature. Nice one, Bonnie. Ahimsa, Rena. Well, thank you for sharing it. Even if I didn't read yours aloud, and even if you're listening to this as a recording, the most important thing is you putting your attention on your intention. And that sets some cues during your day to remember what it is, because it's all well and good to do it while we're meditating, but what about the rest of your day? So what I like to do is set some intentions, cues to remember my intention. So I think today, because my value is freedom, but today I'm going to be free to choose that it's going to be a good day, and I want to see the whole day through that lens. Now, how can I remember to do it? And how can you remember to do it? For me, I often think of transitions as a way to reset my intention or remind me of my intention. And for me, a transition looks like going from sitting to standing, going through a threshold through my door into the rest of my home. That's a transition for me. Going from not eating to eating, going from getting in my car to driving, going from hearing my phone ring to answering it, or even taking a sip of my tea, right? That's some time to remember. So I'm going to invite you right now to at least think about how often you might remember your intention today. How will you remember it? How will you remember your intention that you put in here? How are you going to remember it? How about when the phone rings or dings, or when your dog wants to go for a walk? Or what is it? What is it? When you feel like checking your phone. Okay. Well, that's always good because every meditation and every day really ultimately should start with an intention. Instead of sort of being rudderless throughout your day and letting everybody else's drama and the news and the disturbances pull your attention, you get to be in charge. You get to be ridiculously in charge of your attention. So one way to train your attention, as you know, is to meditate. Now, it doesn't really matter what meditation you do. Quite often, most of them are designed to help you to pay more attention on purpose. And as you know, here we start every meditation with mindfulness. And mindfulness means paying attention to the body, paying attention to the breath, being engaged in this present moment with what's going on. While you're engaged in what you're engaged with what you're doing while you're doing it. Mindfulness is simply a way of paying attention on purpose in the present moment and without judgment. So you're not doing it with a lot of criticism or anger or frustration. You're simply paying attention to what you're doing, like sitting here. So we'll start meditation with mindfulness. And then today I thought we could do an inner body meditation, energetic meditation in some way. So your job is to come back again and again to the practice. That's like training your attention to be here. And then be kind to yourself. Remember that one. Be kind to yourself with your eyes closed. Do not spend any time beating yourself up. We probably do enough of that with our eyes open. And then third, don't try to have a certain experience. If you're not having a particular experience you think you should be having, instead, embrace what you are experiencing, right? So you don't have to try hard because meditation is natural. Let go of any expectations. Spending the meditation going, is this it? Is this what I'm supposed to experience? Is this it? Is going to distract you from having the experience you're having. And lastly, we'll stick with the whole time, which is about 20 minutes. So those are my 5 essentials. Thoughts are okay. Be kind to yourself. Don't try too hard. Let go of expectations and stick with it. Okay, so how do you sit? Just like you're sitting, except for invite just a little more comfort. Maybe you make some slight adjustments. Maybe you let go of the tension in your body. And as you know, if you've been here before, I suggest you either close your eyes or gaze softly to the ground. And throughout this practice, if you feel like shifting your posture or opening your eyes, feel free to do that. I'm not watching you, and you can't really do it wrong, except for if you're not being nice to yourself or you just give up. Okay, so let's settle into the meditation seat. And as you do so, you might invite some deeper breaths through your nose. Breathing in slowly and fully, and exhaling slowly and fully. 3 long, slow, deep breaths at your own pace. And with each exhale, letting go of any tension. And then rest your breath. Let it be easy as it comes back to its natural rhythm and depth. And invite that intention, whether it's an intention for your life or for the day. Bringing your gentle attention to your intention. Maybe softly repeating it a few times. And as you sit here now, become aware of the sounds in your environment. Noticing sounds you may not have noticed before, whether it's a gentle hum of a machine or the birds outside your window. Welcome whatever's here as you begin to explore with an open aperture of your attention, exploring all the sounds. Refraining from labeling them or judging them as pleasant or unpleasant. Simply allow them to meet your awareness. It's like a symphony of sound. And bringing that same observation to your body. Noticing sensations. They may come and go just like those sounds. Imagine it's a symphony of sensations. As you stay out of the conversation of pleasant or unpleasant, simply allow the sensations to meet your awareness. Becoming really present in your physical body. Letting your breath be natural, feeling the sensations of the breath in and out of the body. Allowing your breath to flow freely in and out, almost like the waves of the ocean coming to the shore in your own unique rhythm. And if you like, you can imagine bringing that breath all the way down into your feet. Each inhale, bringing aliveness to your feet. Each exhale, releasing any tension, releasing any judgment. Noticing the sensations of your feet on the ground. Perhaps the temperature. And you can even draw your intention, inhaling it with the breath into your feet. Drawing your breath, your awareness, and your intention into your ankles. Not trying to change anything. Simply enlivening them with your attention. And you can continue to see, feel, or imagine your breath moving into your calves and your shins. As you notice the sensations here, and even invite that intention into your lower legs. Allow the muscles in your legs to soften. And imagine now breathing into your knees as the waves of the breath move in and out of the body. You can imagine them moving in and out of your knees. On the inhale, bringing that intention, and on the exhale, letting go of any stress, judgment, tension. And drawing your attention now to the tops of your thighs, the backs of your thighs. Imagining the breath moving in and out of the thighs. And as it comes in and out of the thighs with your awareness, you might imagine the intention resting, embodying it into your thighs, and letting go on the exhale of any tension or stress, judgment. And drawing your attention now into your pelvis area, your sit bones, your sex organ, your hips. Once again, bringing that energy of your intention into this area on the inhale, and on the exhale, letting go of any stress or judgment or tension. Whenever the mind travels into a story or into the future or the past, bring it right back here. Paying attention to the breath as it rolls in and out of the body like a wave on the ocean. Drawing your awareness now into your belly. Sense how your breath moves easily, how the belly responds. Breathing in the intention that you set. And breathing out the stress, any tension you may have, any judgment you may have of your body. Noticing the backside of your belly, your lower back, your spine. Those parts of your body you never think about. Enlighten them with your awareness. Drawing your attention now to your diaphragm, which naturally moves with the breath. Drawing that intention into this area. Exhaling any stress or judgment you may have, any fear, anything that gets in your way of freely moving the diaphragm. And drawing your attention into your entire rib cage, the back of your ribs, the sides, your chest area and at large and in general, including your heart space, your lungs. Drawing the light of your awareness and the intention with the inhale. And letting go of any tension or stress on the exhale. You can ask yourself this question silently. How would I feel if I could be completely safe? If I felt completely safe in this moment and in my life? How would I feel if I could feel completely free to love? Free to love myself and those around me. How would I feel if I let everyone and everything love me sincerely and deeply? I didn't need to protect myself from love. I'm drawing your attention up to the throat area, your entire neck and throat. Breathing in that intention that you set and breathing out any tension or stress. With each inhale, inviting your throat to soften. And as you breathe, you can tune into the gentle rise and fall of your shoulders, inviting your shoulders, your arms, and your hands to soften as you imagine the breath and your intention being embodied through the shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, and your hands. Exhaling any tension or judgment. And on your next inhale, draw the breath into your head. Imagine that the intention is being set in your head and your brain, your skull and your face. Exhaling any tension you might have or any judgment that you might carry. With each inhale, softening your face, noticing the various sensations around the back of your head, the top of your head, and exhaling any tension or judgment. And now, as you continue to breathe naturally, imagine that you're aware of your entire physicality, your entire body. It might feel like light or energy or space or goodness. See if you can capture and pay attention to the entirety of your body. And with each breath, you might invite that embodiment of your intention. If there is some tension anywhere or some pain, simply invite it to soften. And now expand your awareness around your physical skin, that space where your body meets the space around you. Some might call it your etheric body or your aura. Imagine bringing that breath to this energetic part of you. See, feel, or imagine that your aura or your energy is enlivened, that it's clear and bright. That you don't end where your skin is. Relaxing into this space, recognizing that this energy body exists far beyond your senses. We'll breathe in and out like this for a few more breaths. Tuning into the subtle body of energy and space and sensation and light. You may notice that your energy body and your physical body are more spacious, coherent, connected, as they flow in and out easily together with the breath. And in this realm of the subtle and the physical, you might acknowledge the support that you get from the seen and the unseen. The felt and the invisible. And with your next few breaths, start to become more aware of your physical body sitting here. Feeling your feet on the ground. Feeling the support underneath you. Tuning into the breath as you invite it to deepen just a little bit. and tuning into the sound of your breath. And how the sound of your breath meets the symphony of sounds around you. Before we come out of meditation, I invite you to once again bring to mind your intention for the day, or for your life, or for the world. And imagine that it's already been done. It's already been made manifest. This beautiful day, this beautiful life imbued with this intention. I invite you to become aware of the light within, the light that's also shining through your eyelids. And when you feel like you'd like to come out of meditation, I invite you to slowly begin to open your eyes at your own pace. There's no rush. You might at first open them slowly with a downward gaze and stay like this for a little bit. And then when you want to open them all the way, I invite you to do that. There's no rush. So thank you for joining me today and embodying the beauty that you are and the kindness that you live and the goodness that you are. Thank you for being on the peace team and practicing with us today. Hope you're feeling grounded enough. I certainly feel a little spacey, so don't drive right now or operate heavy machinery. Take a moment, look around you, feel the connectedness between you and the physical world around you. I hope you're doing okay. So let's remember our intention for the rest of the day, shall we? I'm going to stop recording here. And of course, invite you to share how you're feeling. If you want to talk, you can put it in the chat as well, how you're doing. So thank you.